Hello student, I hope you all are doing good and taking really very good care of yourself. So today we are going to discuss here a new chapter which is metals and non-metals. Okay. So in this chapter we will discuss about all these points. Points are metals, physical properties of metals and non-metals, chemical properties of metals and non-metals, where we will discuss about reaction with water, reaction with acid and reaction with base. And the last one point is uses of metals and non-metals. So all these points we will discuss about in this chapter. Before start the chapters, one question definitely come in your mind. Why should we study about metals, right? So let's see some of the things which we use in our day-to-day life. So the first thing is metal. So first we talk about a very common example of metal is jewelry. Okay, this is made up of metal, and the hammer which you use in to constructing and repairing a lot of things in your house, that also have a metal part. Even a tiny nails are constructing a lot of things, like different parts of furniture are joined together with the help of tiny nails, and this nails is made up of iron, and iron is a metal. So not only these, even a lot of things like refrigerator, cycle, bike, their body parts also made up of metals. Okay, even the wire, you have seen wire, electric wire which is conduct electricity, also made up of metal. So you actually see a lot of things which you use a day-to-day life made up of metals. Even you have seen utensil in your kitchen, most of them are made up of metals. So you see metals are extremely important to us and we need metals every time. So now in this chapter we will try to understand what are metals, what are their properties, and how can we differentiate a metal from non-metal. Alright. Elements can be classified into two, metals and non-metals. So generally we can say that metals are hard, solid, and most of the metals are malleable, ductile, and good conductor of heat. So here I write all the properties of metals. Alright, and these are the physical properties of metal, and I will explain each and every point. Okay, so the first point is metals are hard, solid, ductile, malleable, lustrous, sonorous, good conductor of heat, and metals have high melting point. So they are the physical properties of metals, and first we will deal with metals and then we will come to non-metals. Okay, after that we will discuss about non-metals. The first point is metals are hard. This is very simple point. Metals are hard means this is very difficult to mold in different shape, but here is an exception. Exceptional is sodium and potassium. Sodium and potassium both are soft metals and can easily be cut with the help of knife. So sodium and potassium are soft metals and other metals are hard. For example, iron metal is very hard and strong. So iron metals used in the constructions of bridges, railway lines, machines. Okay, but sodium and potassium both are soft metals and it can be easily cut with the help of knife. So sodium and potassium both are exceptional. So don't forget it. All the metals are hard, but sodium and potassium both metals are soft and both metals are can be easily cut with a knife. Okay. Second point, the second physical properties of metal is solids. So all metals are solids except mercury. Okay. So mercury is the only metal which is liquid in state. So the next one property of metals. Metals are ductile. Ductile means the property which allow the metals to be drawn into thin wire. Means metals can be drawn into thin wires, and this property is known as ductility. So gold, silver are the best ductile metals, and copper, aluminum, iron and magnesium metals can easily to be drawn into thin wires, and so they are very ductile. Okay. And the wires inside the electric cables are mostly made up of copper metal. So the metals can be drawn into wires easily. The next one property of metals. Metals are malleable. Malleable means metals can be made into thin sheets. Means the property which allow the metals to be hammered. When we hammer the metals and the metals change into thin sheets or foil is known as malleability. Okay. So for example, aluminum foil, which is widely used for safe packaging, foodstuff, medicines and chocolates. And gold, silver, aluminum and copper are also high malleable metals. Different properties, metals are lustrous. So what do you mean by lustrous? Lustrous means shiny surface. So you all know about this. Metals have shiny surface, and this property is known as metallic luster. And this shiny surface of metals makes them good reflector of lights. Because of their metallic property, metallic luster, gold, silver and platinum metals are used for making jewelry and decorative articles, and they looks very attractive because of their shiny surface. Okay, so this is also a very important property of metal. Now the next one property is sonorous. So what is sonorous? Means when you hit any metals, it makes a tongue sound, right? Means when you hit any metals, they produce a sound. So this property is known as sonorous. One property of metals. Metals are good conductor of heat. You already know about this. Metals are good conductor of heat. Alright. So metals like silver is the best conductor of heat, and aluminum, iron are also good conductor of heat. And for this reason, metals like aluminum, iron and copper are used for making utensils, because they are good conductor of heat. Okay. And the next one property is a high melting point. So metals generally have a high melting point, melting and boiling point. Like iron metals has a melting point, high melting point, approximate 1535 degrees Celsius. But some property of metals, metals have a high melting point. Okay, so metals generally have high melting and boiling points, but some metals like sodium, potassium and gallium have low melting point. Okay, so these are physical properties of metals. Metals are hard. You can define metals are hard, solids, ductile, malleable, lustrous, sonorous, good conductor, and metals have high melting points. So I hope you understood about physical properties of metals. What are metals? Okay. So now we will discuss about the chemical properties of metals.